They try to stop, but they just can't kick the habit. They try to stop, they just can't kick the habit. It always continues to catch up with them. They've developed a relationship with the drug. They now look at the drug as actually a person. They continue to go back to it. They just can't kick the habit.
I'm Tom Joseph. I'm a Senior Vice President at Bank of America, and I run Enterprise Client Management Program.
My name is Philip Francis. I am a school counselor at Charlotte Mecklenburg Schools, and I'm also a national trainer with Time to Teach.
I got to know Chris Matthews about a year ago through Leadership Charlotte, and you really helped me connect into the community in a meaningful way. I've got to meet a lot of young men who I was able to bring into this large company to be able to see a different part of business than they've had in the past. And that connectivity and that visioning was something that Chris helped me enable. Otherwise, I would not have had the opportunity to do that.
When I first met Chris Matthews, he was working with Anuvia. I was a counselor at a school in CMS, and he came in to work with our students on a drug prevention program. He was working directly with our phys ed department, and I had a chance to work with him in helping to get that set up. And I quickly learned that Chris made very good connections with our kids.
My name is Kamina Davis. I am a lecturer and undergraduate coordinator at UNC Charlotte, the public health programs.
My name is Saladin Davis, president of LifeSpark LLC and author of Life 101 Lessons from a 13-Year-Old Father.
Chris Matthews is a dedicated family man first. He is the consummate professional and the ultimate networker. Absolutely. I think all of those things come to mind whenever anyone thinks of Chris.
This dude is driven beyond belief, and it's an amazing thing. His drive is something that separates him from everybody else, period. Also, his need for service, and that's a huge part of what I saw in Chris since we've met.
I think a lot of what makes Chris Matthews a good person to work with are the characteristics that you see in him as a man. Family oriented, and I talked about caring for people. Anybody who's been around Chris and his wife and his son, they know that those are the two most important people in his life. An excellent father, an excellent husband. And I think those traits of being an honorable mate to your spouse and being a role model to your son, someone that he could look up to, because Chris takes those jobs so seriously in his personal life, those are the reasons why those translate into his work life.
He is a consummate professional who I would recommend you doing business with on various levels. Chris Matthews is one of a kind. He's an individual who you have to know. Again, just seeing him on paper isn't enough. He's a person you need to see face to face and meet in person.
Chris Matthews was able to give me an access into people that had a real strong interest in helping themselves and advancing themselves. And that's not easy to do. I think Chris was really good at identifying people that were that really wanted to learn and wanted to grow.
Chris has embodied what most successful business owners really understand, is that how you help yourself is by helping others.
He definitely advocates for current and previous students in our program.
He's the kind of person that if he says he's going to do something, he's going to do it.
If he can't give you the answer, or if he can't give you the solution, he's not ashamed to say, listen, let me get you in touch with this person, and they may be able to help you with this aspect of your relationship a little bit better.
Chris gave me the opportunity to help kids create a vision, create a game plan for their life, put together a life plan, and the ability for Chris to recognize who those people are and identify people like myself who had a real passion to help. I don't take that for granted.
He is conscientious and passionate about public health, and that's, I think, what makes him stand out and what draws our faculty members as well as the directors of other programs within our department.
It doesn't matter how great you are, what you do, if you can't connect with people. And I think that's probably the #1 characteristic that he has that I admire. is his ability to make connections.
Every one of the folks that I have met that came from Chris's relationships were all the right people.
I can't wait to see the results and the effects that Chris has on families in the future.